Hello everyone. This video is just both parts of the Simpsons Hit Run Iceberg compiled into one video. So if you already saw the first two parts, it's basically the same. That's about it. On to the video. Donut Mod. Donut Mod is the modding community for the Simpsons Hit Run. And it's still going strong to this day. And many mods are being put out every single day. And the great quality of them, well, most of them. Bonus game. When you collect all 7 collector cards in a level, you unlock a bonus game where you can race up to 3 friends. You can play as any main character in the game and use any card that you have unlocked at the time. Cheat codes. Yes, the game has cheat codes. The 6th generation of consoles was a golden era for cheat codes, so these are your regular cheat codes: invincibility, extra speed, drunk driving, complete destruction, the usual. References. Considering it's a Simpsons game, you would expect some references to The Simpsons. Hundreds of references are found across the game, and they're all pretty good. Secret cars. In all levels, you can find a secret car, from the rocket car in level 1 to the ATV in level 4. These cars are really fragile, so car surfing. You can stand on cars, and when they move, you stay on the car, so you are car surfing. Really genius. Destroyed vehicle. You can destroy vehicles, and also ride them afterwards. They're super slow and have terrible turning, so I would suggest finding a wrench somewhere. 500-yard gash. After you collect all 49 collector cards across the 7 levels, you can go back to the android's dungeon in level 3 and turn them in for the 500-yard gash, which is a special made itchy and scratchy short for the game. Alien Autopsy Part 3. This is the last mission of the entire game. It was a repeat level of the past 2, but even harder. Not really noteworthy though. Set to kill. This mission. I hate this mission with all of my living, breathing passion. All of my hatred in one level. This is the reason I have anger issues. So, you have to drive your car across the entire map, hitting 25 ray gun stands. And you have to return to Krusty Lou Studios, right? Simple. They add a 2-minute time limit for the entire thing. What? How? And you want to know what's even crazier? The first time that I played this level, the very first time, when I was really young, I beat this level first try. GTA 3. Nothing much to say, it was just the inspiration for Simpsons Hit Run. Character mods. These are basically just mods that replace a character with a different mod. Mario, Mr. Bean, Kermit, anything really. Vehicle mods. These are just mods that add a new vehicle to the game. Well, one way to end off layer 1. Let's go to the second layer and discover things we haven't discovered before. Reused voice lines from Road Rage. They have many reused lines from Road Rage, because why re-record a voice line if you already have it? Rich side of level 7. In level 7, the entire rich side of the map is cut out, due to it being rushed. Red brick car. This is an unused vehicle, probably used for testing the driving mechanics. You can actually use it with a cheat code. Unused racetrack. In the files of the game, you can find a racetrack that was never used. It was most likely a bonus game track. Streetlight launch. If you want to launch your car and fling it across the map, well, here you go. Hit a streetlight and get out of the car before it falls. Now, the streetlight is frozen and doesn't have any collision. Now, park your engine in the light and get out. Now ground pound the car. It's going to go flying across the map and probably get destroyed in the process. Have fun! Inside Mr. Burns' mansion in level 1. As we know, in level 1, Mr. Burns' mansion is blocked off, but the inside is still modeled. It doesn't have any collision because you're not supposed to enter it. Invisible driver. Another glitch, pick a car where someone else drives. Go up to a wasp and make them shoot their electric thing at him or her. Now they're invisible and have been kicked out into the real world. And they have collision, but they have really weird collision. Replayable flaming tires. In the early versions of the game, you could replay Level 7's bonus mission. Level 7 was rushed. Many people think that Level 7 was rushed because the rich side is completely cut. Also, half the missions are completely the same. Holiday themes for the main menu. When you boot up the game on Halloween, Thanksgiving, or Christmas, you get a special main menu. Kinda neat. Ice cream truck. This is an unused car from the files of the game. It was a planned traffic vehicle for Level 1. American Gothic painting. A texture of the American Gothic painting is seen outside the first level. It was probably an unused asset from the Stonecutter's tunnel. Rube's remake. I find this entry really fascinating because he's recently been working on a more refined version of this remake. And he's already almost finished. It's beautiful and a really faithful recreation. I'll link his channel down in the description. Fully connected map. A mod made by Kulu mixes all 3 main levels into its own map. Many other campaign mods use this map because it's an expansive map that actually includes a lot of new references to The Simpsons. Annoy Squidward. This is a mod by Nightbane and uses SpongeBob and Simpsons Hit Run for a pretty good campaign mod. Road Rage Returns. This is a mod that blends both the Simpsons Hit Run and Simpsons Road Rage, and all the maps from Road Rage are in the game. It's a really good campaign mod. You should check it out. Simpsons Hit Run Online. This is an add-on for the Simpsons Hit Run, and it allows you to play the game with your friends. You can also play with other people besides your friends. Hit and Run was originally a sequel to Road Rage. I'm pretty sure that this refers to Hit and Run was going to be a sequel to Road Rage, but it was changed really early on. Fat and Furious shortcut. On the last mission of Level 1, you can basically break the whole level. Before you talk to Carl, drive your car in between the entrance of the power plant. Then start the mission. Run over to your car and get in. Now drive to the power plant, and you can beat the race easily. You can skip almost every mission. After failing a mission at least 5 times, you can skip it. The only mission that you can't skip is Alien Autopsy Part 3. Lisa's science project was actually Bart's. I'm guessing this refers to how Lisa's science project from SMRT is actually one of Bart's projects from the show. Now, I think it's time we look below us, into the rest of this iceberg. Yep, we have a long way to go. Pre-release remaining in the game. These are a whole bunch of assets left over from the pre-release of the game. Lemonade stand in Level 1. In the Windows version of Simpsons Hit Run, you can find a lemonade stand in the park next to your house, but in all other versions of the game, it's nowhere to be seen. Levels 8 and 9. These were planned, but were never put into production. Folders can still be found in the files of the game, but there's nothing in them. I got sick twice in the making of this video, so if I sound a little bit weird, then that's probably why. July 10th, 2003 build. This was a late prototype of the PS2 version, and it uses the Road Rage models in the first 2 cutscenes. Audi TT. I'm pretty sure that this was a joke asset left in the game. It's impossible to drive it around in the game because it will crash it. So if you want to use it, you're gonna have to hack the entire game. Unused gags. It's kinda self-explanatory. Several gags in the game went unused, like crows surrounding the Tamako stand in Level 1, to Mole Man being stuck in the pink car in Level 6. Blind Big Brother crash. In the Level 1 mission, Blind Big Brother, you can crash the game by driving as far as the elementary school, and driving back to the power plant. The power plant couplings will be gone, but going near one of the positions of them will crash the game. Legs. Legs is a character from the Springfield Mafia, but isn't seen in the game, nor does he have a model. He does have certain voice lines of him doing actions and sorts.
What are you, on a giggle juice? I'm gonna whack you so hard. I need a mob doctor. Give me one good reason not to ape your pickles. You're looking at some serious buster-fazoo. Hey! Hands off the suit. Not for nothing. Forget about it. Where are the police? What's the matter, you?
Gag Homer. This refers to a bizarre old model that was likely used for gags, judging by its name. Bonus missions were originally part of the storyline. The author of the Iceberg said he remembers reading this somewhere, but he doesn't remember where. But this just refers to bonus missions not existing as them, and just being normal levels. Parking lot in levels 2 and 5. At the Springfield Stadium, in the level corner, you can see a parking lot with early traffic cars. And the coolest part about it is that they actually have collision. Out of bounds washing machine. You can see a washing machine outside the map of level 1. It was probably left there by accident, because it was forgotten. But who knows, really. Chud. Outside of level 3, there's an unused gag involving Blinky, the three-eyed fish, and Chud, a monster from an 80s movie of the same name. Hovercar refraction effect. This refers to how the hovercar vehicle has a special refraction animation for each version of the game. Flammable car. If you destroy a car to be 100%, but do not explode it, you can go into the phone booth, select it, and have it be on fire. Really cool effect, but if you hit anything, the car will explode. Ghostly voices in the playground. If you go into level 7 and go to the playground, you can hear children's voices that are played backwards. This fits the theme of Halloween in that level though, so it's not that out of the ordinary. Steamed hams, but it's a mod for the Simpsons Hit Run. This moment from the Season 7 episode, 22 short films about Springfield, was made into a mod by Nightbane. Fun fact, Chalmers never had a model in the Simpsons Hit Run, so Nightbane had to make one himself. The Simpsons Hit Run 2. After the release of Hit and Run, there's a planned sequel to it, but was never made because Vivendi Games didn't renew their contract with The Simpsons. Storm over Springfield. This is a campaign mod by Kolu that tells of a hurricane passing over Springfield. It's a very well-made mod, and Kolu is one of my favorite modders for the game. I'll link a download for it in the description. GTA 5 mod. This is a mod for GTA 5 where it replaces a map with Springfield, and the character with Homer. It isn't bad, I hear, but I hear it doesn't work anymore. Cops in Springfield. Another campaign mod, but with a cop twist. You become a cop in Springfield and have to hunt down and arrest criminals. Designing my dream sequel to The Simpsons Hit and Run. This was a video made by Muckluck, where he tells of a dream sequel to The Simpsons Hit and Run. It involves a fully connected map, character selection, new mission selection, and a phone. I think most of the ideas are good, but some don't stick out to me. Layer 4, because I forgot to record Layer 4 for some reason. Bart's blue shirt. On the cover art for The Simpsons Hit and Run, you can find Bart with a blue shirt. This is a possible reference to the 90s Bart merchandise. Unused teleport menu. There is a cut feature that involved you being able to go to a phone booth and use it to teleport to a location on the map. Australian censorship. A voice line was censored saying, "Get out of here, we're making sausages. Man sausages. Get out of your vehicle. Quick." This was a strange stage message, but went unused because there was an mission where you had to get out of your car. Truckosaurus and T-Rex fossil boss fights. There was originally a planned boss fight with the Truckosaurus and the T-Rex fossil, but it was cut from the game due to time constraints. Land of Chocolate. Joke entry from the author. It just refers to a file called land_of_choc_main in the game. Rock Out. This is a really obscure Easter egg in the mission. Alien Autopsy Part 1. You have to be in a car with a different driver than you and pick up the nuclear waste. You will then rock out to the music. Killable seagulls. In level 3, you can kill the seagulls on the dock. You sick freak. Cut playable characters. There are several characters that you were supposed to play as, including Grandpa, Milhouse, and for some reason, Ralph. Eggs for Bart. This was a horror fan game based on the joke in the Game Grumps playthroughs for The Simpsons Hit and Run. Test levels. These are just levels that were used to test the game. The first one is a monochrome level 2, and the second is just a flat area. Project Donut. This was the first version of the Donut mod, which has had 4 versions since its original release. Crash Tag Team Racing connection. In the game, Crash Tag Team Racing, Coco Bandicoot says the line,
"Oh, this video game
ox.
This is a reference to Homer's line when you lose a mission. Cow's head. This is a weird out-of-bounds object found next to the washing machine in level 1. It's really weird. Homer Cubed mod. This was the first mod made by Muckluck. It's a good map. I'll leave a download for it in the description. Evergreen Terrace recreated in dreams. This type of entry is on every single Iceberg ever. But like, it's Simpsons Hit Run. Like, come on, it's like a little bit cool. Like, remember back to like 2nd grade when you just got out of school and you would be playing it? Metal Arms in Springfield. This is a mod made by Obsolete Quality, and it meshes the metal arms with Simpsons Hit and Run on a Road Rage map from Road Rage Returns mod. I haven't played it yet, but it looks good. What happened to Homer's third arm? In the last cutscene of the game, the radiation from the nuclear waste gives Homer a third arm, but in the next scene, it's completely gone. It's just a gag, but he probably just got it amputated. Pretty easy layer. Let's get on to layer 5. Layer 5. The Simpsons, the Fat and the Furious. This was the name given to the Simpsons Sit and Run in a development presentation in 2002. The name ended up being scrapped, but it was used as the name of the last mission in level 1. Food. In the files of the game, you can find leftover code that points to food being in the game to increase stamina. I'm guessing you could buy food from the Quickie Mart and other indoor places. Fullset.mb. This is a model recreation of the Itchy and Scratchy short, Burning Down the Mouse, from Homer Goes to College. To me, it looks sort of similar to the boxes and stuff found in the Duff Brewery in level 3 and 6. Unused game names. As with the Fat and the Furious, there are many names for this game. Most of them were just jokes from the developers, but there is probably some that were pretty serious. Stolen fan art. In the files of the game, you can find a Bart Simpson fan art from the 90s. It's never used, so it's kinda just there. Max Guiarva and Mike Wazowski. They're both in the source code for the games, and I'm guessing that they're used for testing in the game. I don't know, it seems kinda random. Level 1's beta design. There is a beta design for level 1. Not much to say, because I don't know what it looks like, and I can't tell you the differences because I can't compare the two. The street race kids are dead in level 7. I'm going off what the author, Mari, said, so take it with a grain of salt. Not like the author is untrustworthy, but I'm just reading off of what another person said. So, Milhouse, Ralph, and Nelson are nowhere to be seen in level 7. And the races are instead presented by zombies. So this ties into the ghost voices on the playground if you watched part 1. I'm guessing if you didn't, then you're probably confused. I mean, until it was just mentioned there. But some of the voices are Milhouse's, Ralph's, and Nelson's. Yeah, crazy. Absolutely wild. You better run. When the rich side of level 7 is still going to be in the game, there's a whole bunch of audio files that would be triggered near the Mr. Burns Manor. One of these was called Piggy_02, and the other was called Ghost_Kids_10. Piggy02 contains a bunch of pig sounds, which wouldn't really fit that area. The other one is just Jimbo saying, "You better run." Strange. Springfield gasoline. This was a weird misspelling of Springfield gasoline that was used in levels 6 and 3. Weird oversight. Cut sectal. Yeah, this thing was found in the files. So, playable Mohawks. When the source code was revealed for the Simpsons Hit and Run, a Simpsons Hit and Run speedrunner named Liquid Wi-Fi that said that originally Mo was supposed to be playable instead of Apu. Lost mods. You know, mods that can't be downloaded anymore. Poochie and Sideshow Bob. These two were found in the files of the game, but were never used. Poochie has a small role in the game, in the Android's dungeon in level 3, but Sideshow Bob has no appearances in the game. Obliteratatron monster truck in level 1, / Planet Hype 50s car in level 3. In promotional footage for the Simpsons Hit and Run, the Obliteration monster truck is seen in level 1, and the Planet Hype car is seen in level 3. They were probably used from the secret phone booth, which is used in developer mode. Cancelled GBA and PSP ports. There was originally going to be a Simpsons Hit and Run port for both the GBA and the PSP, like Road Rage. Holy cow, what a layer. Anyways, time for layer 6. The final and last layer of this entire Simpsons Hit and Run iceberg. It's been fun editing this, but I mean, it's time to end it. I mean, everything's gotta come to an end. Jesus Christ, I'm talking about a Simpsons Hit and Run iceberg. Let's just do this. Layer 6. Simpsons Hit and Run was a rejected Treehouse of Horror segment. This is a very big stretch, but all it says is that the story of Buzz Cola and the aliens was originally part of a Treehouse of Horror short. It doesn't hold up considering everything around it, but one can dream. Smiley face. Why did I put that in my script? An official Simpsons Hit and Run sequel or remake will never be made. Sadly, after Radical ended their contract with Fox and sided with EA instead, it was shot down quite quickly. Alongside the fact that Apu was shot off the face of the earth due to its racist stereotypes, it's not going to happen anytime soon. But who knows, people wanted a remake and they're probably going to get one. Probably. Really slim chance, but it's a probably. Very real Easter egg. This. I didn't want to talk about this one. Ever since I saw it, it's just been racing through my mind every single day. Like it's shock. The fact that I saw this, it's just I have to remove it. I have to get rid of it. I'm sorry. What you're about to see will probably ruin everything for you. I'm sorry. Goodbye. What, you expected more out of me? That's crazy. Anyways, that's gonna have to do it for today's video. It was really fun making this entire iceberg series, but to be honest, I'm kind of burnt out from the Simpsons Hit and Run. I've made quite a lot of videos in a row about the Simpsons Hit and Run, but you know what? Maybe I'll just return to it one day. Anyways, I will see you guys, well, you specifically. You, yeah. Don't look outside. Later. Bye.